Yo, what's up, guys? How are you doing today, man? We're talking about Patriots losing week 1 of the NFL season, sadly, to the Miami Dolphins, and just a disgusting brand of football. We see Mac Jones honestly have a pretty efficient game. 21 for 30, 213 yards, a touchdown to Ty Montgomery as he literally rolled into the end zone. And he did throw a pick. He was targeting in the back of the end zone, and then he got picked off. It wasn't the worst of throw. It kind of just deflected off of the receiver and into the hands of the Dolphins defensive back. And yeah, the running game today really couldn't establish it. Damian Harris, 9 carries, 48 yards. Ramondre, 8 for 25. And yeah, like, today was bland. I know it was our first game of Matt Patricia as the OC, but today was a very bland game of football. We were facing Tua Tagovailoa of the Dolphins, his first game of Mike McDaniel, his new head coach of the 49ers. Tyreek Hill, the wide receiver. Tua today, I'm not gonna lie, he didn't even look that good. Today, he went 23 completions out of 33 attempts, 270 yards and a touchdown. His Edmonds today, they really weren't efficient today running the football. 12 carries, 25 yards, which is a 2.1 yard per carry. Then Raheem Mostert, obviously they signed from the Niners, good acquisition. 5 carries, 16 yards. A problem was not that. A problem was what I knew was any better problem. It was going to be guarding the wide receivers, primarily, like I said, superstar wide receiver Tyreek Hill and star wide receiver, in my opinion, Jalen Waddle. Obviously, we know at Alabama, okay? Today, Tyreek Hill just demolished this. He was getting whatever he wanted yesterday. 8 receptions, 94 yards. Jalen Waddle today, 4 receptions, 69 yards and a touchdown. Chase Edmonds, 4 for 40. Said it wasn't obviously of the Cowboys, formerly 2 receptions for 20 yards. We didn't even see Mike Gesicki today. Mike Gesicki today had 1 reception for 1 yard. Like, Mike Gesicki, I don't know what's going on with you, my man, but they just said, you're out of the office today. They gave the ball to Durham Smythe, your backup tight end today, who got 1 for 14 today. Like, and then obviously Javon Holland got a pick on the deflected pass, obviously thrown by Mac Jones. And yeah, just a very bland game of football today. Like, our defense, like, they didn't get the stops we needed to get the stops. At the end of the game, I thought we tackled, I forgot who it was, and then he somehow ended up getting the first down. I'm like, I'm turning this game off. Next second, I turn the game back on, and then they just still lose the football game because a big problem today was just not Jacoby Myers, Kendrick Bourne. Bill Belichick, he did not play until the 6th minute mark of the 4th quarter, and he was by far the most explosive. I might even go as far to say he was the most, Damian Harris. I'll say he's the most explosive wide receiver on the team. Super big play guy. We saw what he did against the Cowboys. We saw him have huge moments down the stretch for the Patriots in the second half of the season. Super quick, good hands, just a really intellectual football player. He only played in the 6th minute mark of the 4th quarter. You want to know why? I believe it's because he was in the quote-unquote doghouse, which means that he made a bad player do something off the field that warranted him to get less playing time. Basically, I think it was last year he had JJ Taylor. He fumbled in one of his first ever NFL carries. He was in the doghouse. He was inactive. Bourne was inactive. Obviously, that would have been just huge news, but he was active. He only played in the 4th quarter, though, and the reason I think that is because obviously he should be on the team. He's better than Nelson Aguilar, in my opinion. Devontae Parker, I don't know who's better between the two. Obviously, last year, Bourne, the second half of the season, was probably the best wide receiver. First half of the season was obviously Jacoby Myers, but you can't play your most explosive wide receiver only in the 6th minute mark of the 4th quarter, expect to win a football game. Like, that's just not how football works. I know he was in a quote-unquote doghouse. We're fighting during the Panthers scrimmage, but come on. This is regular season week 1. This is an important game against a division rival that we have not beaten. Tua Tagovailoa is now 4-0 against the Patriots, against Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick and the Patriots today, we let a rookie head coach beat us, which is just an absolute rarity. And I'm not going to blame Mac Jones today. He looked pretty solid. I mean, his first game with Matt Patricia playing, he made some good throws. He missed a couple of good throws as well, but that's just football, you know what I'm saying? Running game. Last year, we were a run-first team. Today, we have 17 carries combined for not even 100 yards. Like, we got to establish the run. We got to I gotta see more of Ramondre Stevenson in the passing game. He's supposed to be the new James White. I want to see him split carries with Damian Harris out running back 2. Maybe eventually become the running back 1 of Damian Harris. And I want to see him more like an Alvin Kamara role, a James White role. I want him to split carries and have receptions because he can catch the football as well. He's a pretty good guy off the out of the backfield to catch the football. So I need to see more of him like that. And in terms of our receiving today, Myers, he led us today with 4 receptions for 55 yards. Pretty efficient, okay? Kendrick Bourne today, like I said, he only played the last 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. What did he have today? 1 reception, 41 yards. Jonnu Smith today, 3 for 33. Aguilar, 3 for 28. And a big football down stretch. I'm done with Nelson Aguilar. I don't care. I've been on this train of not being a fit Nelson Aguilar for a while. I wanted him gone. I did not even want him as soon as we signed him. I'm not a Nelson Aguilar guy, and he fumbled at the end of the game, and didn't make a good play though. But when he made the play, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. No, but I still hate him. I'm not a big fan of Nelson Aguilar at all. Literally was memed on when he was an Eagle for not being able to catch the football, and today in a big moment for us, he fumbles. I think we would have won the game if he didn't fumble. Might have been a 1 possession game if he didn't fumble. If we got to stop it, that's just talking. That's just overthinking it. Okay. Donald Smith, we finally used our big time tight end acquisition last year with Hunter Henry. Today, he actually has more yards than Hunter Henry. He's actually more receptions as well. Today, Jonnu Smith, 3 receptions, 33 yards. Hunter Henry today, 2 for 20. Ty Montgomery, 3 for 15 in the touchdown. Like I said, he really rolled to the end zone. Here's the clip right here. Devontae Parker. Again, like, I don't know what this offense is. We got Devontae Parker. He's supposed to be a good acquisition for us. He makes 1 catch early in the game for 9 yards, and then after that, he gets no more receptions. Like, I mean, like, what are we doing? Do we want to establish the run? Do we want to establish the passing game? Do you want to do a good mixture of both, which I would be very fond of? Nope. Damian Harris today, 2 receptions for 10 yards. Ramondre Stevenson, like I said, he was supposed to be the new James White. And split carries with Damian Harris has 2 receptions for 2 yards. I'm not going to lie. The Dolphins defense is pretty good, so I'm not too mad at that. At least they have a really good defense. I'm not gonna lie. Dolphins, hey, y'all nice. So yeah, tough loss. We did see some good moments today from the Patriots defense. Kyle Duggar has some good tackles. We had Matthew Judon, who had an actual sack, so good stuff for Matthew Judon. Deatrice Wise also had a good sack early on in the game. Mac Wilson made some good tackles. I really like watching him today. Yeah, and then there was that one play where Mac Jones fumbled because Byron Jones literally was unguarded. I'm pretty sure they said Trent Brown was supposed to be looking at him, and he just didn't see him in the corner of his eye. Comes through untouched, goes to Mac Jones, fumbles, and then Melvin Ingram recovers it, scores a touchdown, and makes it 10-0 Dolphins. And that's what happens. I mean, I had concerns about the team defense. We lose JC Jackson. We go from having Stephon Gilmore and JC Jackson to Jalen Mills and Jonathan Jones that are cornerback 1 and 2. Obviously, things weren't going to be sweet today, okay? Hopefully, next week we can come out with a bang, because today, I mean, like I said, first game of Matt Patricia, but these CB1 and CB2 concerns are still coming at me. Like, I just have these concerns because how am I supposed to be confident with Jalen Mills, who last year was literally known for getting cooked by CeeDee Lamb in that Cowboys game and literally hitting the peace sign on him? That's the guy who's now my cornerback 1. Like, and my CB2, Jonathan Jones, who I am a fan of, but he missed a good chunk of the second half of last season as well. So, I have a lot of concerns right now. I'm not going to lie. I obviously have faith in Bill Belichick and the Patriots, but wow, this is not a good way to start off the season at all. I mean, shout out to the Dolphins. They did their job. They came out and they did what they do. They absolutely own us at home. I don't know what it is. I remember that game a couple years back when he had Gronk on defense and they scored that trick play, whatever the hell, with Kenyon Drake, who now is the fucking backup running back for the Ravens. I was watching today. Like, man, football, man. You just really, you can't predict this stuff to happen. I mean, I don't even know, like, what to expect next game. Like, am I going to expect more passing, more running? The defense, we didn't make stops. We needed to make those stops. I mean, I just don't know what to expect. I'm not going to lie, but at least we got to see more of Jonnu Smith. I would like to see more of Kendrick Bourne. I beg. I would like to establish the run more, because when Damian Harris was running, it was very efficient with 5.3 yards per carry. We did not establish the run. And then Mac Jones, he was doing his short intermediate passes, but I did like seeing some deep passes out of Mac Jones. Yeah, he's not the most efficient quarterback, but I do like him at least trying to go deep. He missed Devontae Parker on like a 4th and 3, kind of overthrew him, and then, hey, just got to be better and try to be more efficient. And hopefully that happens next week. We go up against the Steelers, who literally just, as I'm recording this video, Joe Burrow right now has 4 interceptions versus the Steelers. Insanely elite defense. TJ Watt, just absolute DPOY, just going absolutely insane right now. If the Steelers are making Joe Burrow look this bad, as a Patriots fan going up against him next week with Mac Jones, who's not even close to being as the same level as Joe Burrow, oh, pray for my mental, man. Pray for my mental, because oh my god. Now at least we can at least try to run on them with Damian Harris, because they were getting exposed. They were running the football with Joe Mixon. He's been running all over them. So hopefully next week we're gonna see more Ramondre and more Damian. And please, for the love of God, put Kendrick Bourne in the game from the beginning. He's by far our most explosive wide receiver. And give me some more Devontae Parker. Okay, 1 reception after trading like a 4th pick for him. Come on now, more offense. Come on, I need this, man. Come on, stop trolling me, Pat. Let's go. Okay, but other than that, yo, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up, message, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Boy John. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.